Nevada law enforcement might be spying on you with technology that's pretty wild. The worst part about it is you never had any chance to do or say anything about it because of the way it was acquired. And it's not just Nevada, by the way. This is happening with law enforcement all across the country using a company called Fog Data Science. This specific story was broken by the Nevada Independent. I wanted to talk about it early, but it wouldn't have been ethical because I thought they were going to be covering this. It's a good story, a good read, and you should check it out. This specific company and technology is called Fog Data Science. It was founded in 2016 by two former Department of Homeland Security officials from the Bush era. Every smartphone has what's called a mobile advertising ID. So when you install an application and you give it location access, well, you tie the location access, GPS, and that unique device ID with a timestamp. Well, they take that and they sell that to data aggregators. Fog Data Science then takes that and creates a searchable database that they give to police. This allows police to basically pull up what looks like a map, maybe like Google Maps, to make a little circle in the map and to find every device in that circle during a time window. Then they can pull up that individual device, like your device, and they can see 180 days of movement history. They can create what's called a pattern of life analysis. So while companies like Fog Data and the aggregators say that this information is anonymous, a police officer themselves said there is no personal information linked to device ID, but if we are good at what we do, we should be able to figure out the owner. But why would they even buy this software if they weren't able to use that for doing exactly that purpose? Nevada purchased a $12,000 annual contract for 250 queries, and that number was so low that it only required a signature from a state clerk. No governor or attorney general or elected body. They just got to get a signature and search 250 times. To give you an example of how this can be used, there was a demonstration of this technology in the Greensboro Police Department in North Carolina. They pulled up a device spotted near a government building. Then they traced it to a home address, and then they found out that it belonged to a high ranking federal employee who had nothing to do with any investigation. There it all is. But the question, it proves the point. Why would police pay for this tool if they couldn't identify who the devices belong to? It just is, it's flat on its face. I'll be teaching how to opt out of data aggregators like this in the future, but ask yourself why the state would buy this type of software if they couldn't identify exactly who you were.